Hello everybody, welcome back to Cameron Sports Podcast. I'm your host here, Cameron Lindsay, back with another episode. I'm glad, to be doing another episode. And I'm excited for this one because it's finally Wrestlemania weekend. Wrestlemania is this Saturday and Sunday. It's a two-night event. Wrestlemania has been a two-night event since 2020, back when COVID first was going on. WWE made Wrestlemania a two-night event. I think COVID was started, it was 2020, 2021 when COVID kind of maybe started dying down a little bit and they let fans in attendance. I know usually fans couldn't be in attendance like when UFC did it, boxing and all that. So it's now a two-night event. And WrestleMania is basically like the Super Bowl of WWE, so it's a very, very big pay-per-view. Something I'm very excited for, especially as a wrestling fan. Like I said, my sports podcast, I cover football, basketball, baseball, hockey. Now I cover WWE. I'm gonna do a little soccer, but yeah, we cover WWE because it's a professional sport. WWE got some of the most athletic people in the world. Very entertaining company, very respectable company worldwide. So I wanted to add WWE to my channel for my WWE fans like myself. And because I want to grow my podcast. I want to grow an audience where I don't just talk about one sport, because some people may not watch football, some people may not watch basketball, some people may only watch WWE. So, But this episode, I'm gonna be doing my WrestleMania 40 predictions. I know last episode you saw me with my two special guests, Dylan and his brother Nick. They're not here this time. They got personal issues going on. But shout out to my boy Dylan. A real big WWE fan like myself, and of course, I had to bring my little hat, Roman Reigns hat. Greatness on a different level mode. So, because he's the GOAT of this generation. My opinion, overall, my GOAT is John Cena and The Undertaker. Let me know who y'all GOAT is in the comments below, of who's the greatest of all time in WWE history, whether it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Triple H, Randy Orton. Let me know. Mine is John Cena and The Undertaker. Now, Roman, arguably, I think by the time he's done, he could be up there. He probably gonna be in my Mount Rushmore. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm excited about WrestleMania 40. By the time you see this, it'll be Saturday, the first night of WrestleMania. But I'm excited to talk about these matches. So let's get into it. First up, we got the six-pack ladder match for the Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. This will be a match of 6 tag teams in WWE between Awesome Truth, which is The Miz and R-Truth, versus the Judgment Day, the tag team, who are the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest, who's also Senior Money in the Bank, and his partner, Finn Balor, versus the New Day, which consists of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, versus DIY, which consists of Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, versus A-Town Under, which consists of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, versus New Catch Republic, which consists of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Now, when WWE announced this match, because, they had something planned for the tag team titles, and, I was like, what they gonna do? I was interested. Part of me thought, I heard rumors of them splitting the titles between Raw and SmackDown, but they came out with a six-pack challenge, ladder match. I think that's perfect for WrestleMania. Like I said, I think almost every title should be on the card of WrestleMania, especially when you're the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. You can't leave those titles out. Last year, WrestleMania, they headlined night one between the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beat the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team titles last year in the main event of WrestleMania of night one. And that WrestleMania was in Los Angeles. This year's WrestleMania is in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Pennsylvania. So, but yeah, this is gonna be really good. It's gonna be tough. 6 different teams, so it's not gonna be easy for the Judgment Day to retain their tag title, especially when you're going against 5 other teams. And especially in the ladder match, it's no pinfall, no submissions. You gotta. So for those who are not familiar with being a WWE fan, a ladder match, as far as with a title on the line, in order to win the match, you have to climb a ladder and grab both titles off. It's gonna be hanging off a little, like a hook on way up top, and you have to go up and grab both titles, and you win the match. So, either or, like both members of each of these teams don't have, one person only has to grab the titles to win, and the team wins as a whole. Like I said, the champions are the Judgment Day. That's Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. You know, it's a lot of good teams in this match. You got, like I said, Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth, New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, arguably the greatest tag team of all time between them. I think it's between them and the Usos, especially, for greatest tag team of all time. You got DIY, who's a respectable tag team. And like I said, New Catch Republic and Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, that's a good team. And A-Town Under, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, a very young superstars with a lot of potential, especially Austin Theory. Like I said, now here's some rumors that people think Awesome Truth is going to win. You know what? I feel like, I'm gonna go Awesome. You know what? Y'all, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go Judgment Day. I think Judgment Day might find a way to retain the Undisputed Tag Team titles. But I'm partially gonna be rooting for Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth. But I'm gonna go Judgment Day somehow retains the Undisputed Tag Team titles. I feel like somewhere Judgment Day might retain. Especially after watching in the past few weeks, take out these other tag teams. I'm gonna go Judgment Day, but I slick am gonna be rooting for The Miz and R-Truth to win. And that'll be a Sunday match. That's on night 1. This match, the 6-pack ladder match. Saturday, not Sunday, y'all. Saturday will be Saturday, April 6th, because WrestleMania is April 6th and 7th. So this will be night 1 match. Next up, we got the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship between the champion Gunther and his challenger Sami Zayn. This will be Saturday night. As far as this match now, Adam Pearce, who's the general manager of Monday Night Raw, he set up a gauntlet match to determine Gunther's challenger at WrestleMania. And, it was a really good gauntlet match. Came down to Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. Both worthy challenge. I thought it was going to be Chad Gable, because he had Sami in an ankle lock. Thought it was going to make him tap out. But Sami ended up rolling him up, pinning his shoulders to the mat, and won the match. Like I said, now I know a lot of WWE fans are mad, especially because Chad Gable did not win. But I think Sami Zayn is a respectable challenger for Gunther. I know he has already beat Sami, but I think Sami's a different person, and he's Sami Zayn is a former Intercontinental Champion himself. Even though Gunther is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, he's been Intercontinental Champion for over 600 days. Matter of fact, last year WrestleMania, he retained the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship and a triple threat match against 2 former world champions and Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. So, yeah, Gunther has been very dominant. He's been a very respectable Intercontinental Champion. He's brought prestige to that title. Like I said, a lot of legendary WWE superstars have held that title. Shawn Michaels, The Rock, and I think Bret Hart, Triple H, a lot of Randy Orton, a lot of respectable, The Miz, Chris Jericho. So, but I think Gunther has been very dominant. Like, besides Roman, he's probably the most dominant champion in WWE right now. Over 600 days, he's been defending the title on Raw or pay-per-views. He's taking on all challengers and beating them all, including Sammy already. Like I said, part of me would like to see Gunther lose and maybe kind of get into the world title picture with the World Heavyweight Championship. Like I said, he's been pretty dominant. But it's like, if Gunther loses, it should be to somebody that's worthy. I think Sammy is worthy. But I have a feeling, I don't know, even though he's been training, I don't know if I've seen enough. I feel like Sammy's he's gonna give his all. He's gonna give it to Gunther, but I feel like he's gonna come up short, and I'm gonna have to go with Gunther retaining the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship over Sami Zayn, night one, Saturday at WrestleMania. But that's gonna be a pretty good match to look out for. Remember, Saturday night. Next up, we got a 3-on-3 tag team match between Bianca Belair, Naomi, Jade Cargill versus Damage Control of Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane, the women's tag team champions. Damage Control is a group of, consists of 4 very skilled women on Friday Night SmackDown. They've been pretty dominant all year, led by the WWE Women's Champion Io Sky. They even kicked out their former leader Bayley, which Io is going to be defending her Women's Championship at WrestleMania on Sunday. I'll get to that match in a bit. Versus Bianca, who's been having trouble with Damage Control for the past months, for the whole year, and because of Damage Control, she has not been able to win back her world title. Naomi has been back since the Royal Rumble. She came back in January, so she's been back for about 3 months now. Jade Cargill is like I said, new signing to WWE. She made her debut at the Royal Rumble. I'm excited to see her at WrestleMania. I think she got great potential, world title potential, and I'm glad to see the women's division. I think the WWE. I respect for those who are AEW fans. I respect AEW and the women's division over there. But WWE got the best women's division hands down. WWE is the best professional wrestling company in the world. It's by far the best. It's global. It's worldwide. So, like I said, and especially these are 3 highly skilled, athletic black women. So I'm glad to see black women getting a stage that they deserve. So they're not going to be fighting for themselves, but they're going to be fighting for all black women around the world, all athletes. And I'm happy to see that for them. Like I said, I respect Jade Cargill, Naomi, Bianca. Both Bianca and Naomi are former women's world champions. Jade Cargill is a future world champion. Damage Control is a highly skilled group. You got Asuka, who's a multi-time world champion. You got Kairi Sane, a former NXT women's champion and current tag team champion. Dakota Kai, who's got some potential to possibly be a world champion one day. But I have a feeling, I don't know why, I feel like Jade might betray Naomi and Bianca, but I'm going to go with them anyway. Maybe she might betray them maybe on SmackDown or after the match, but I think Bianca, Naomi, and Jade will take the win over Damage Control. And this will be Saturday night. All right, on to the next match. We got a 2-on-2 tag team match between WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. And it was Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio, his son Dominic Mysterio, and Santos Escobar. So Friday Night SmackDown just ended, and we got some breaking news. Dragon Lee was supposed to team up with Rey Mysterio, but he has suffered an injury, apparently, and taking his place will be Andrade, who's recently came back to WWE a couple weeks ago. Actually, well, not a couple weeks ago. He came back during the Royal Rumble. So excuse me for that mistake. Andrade. So it'll be Rey Mysterio and Andrade versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar Saturday night. I don't know. I feel like something's gonna happen. I feel like somebody's gonna cost Ray and Andrade the match. So I'm gonna go Dominic and Santos. I think Dominic and Santos will take the win over Ray and Andrade. I feel like, Dominic needs, even he lost to his dad 1-on-1 last year. I feel like he needs this win more than Ray does, because Ray's already in the Hall of Fame. He's already in the WWE Hall of Fame, so he doesn't really need this win. I think Dominic and Santos, who are younger, should get this win a little bit more. This will be a Saturday night match. Now, this next match is definitely going to be interesting. This match right here you could argue, if it wasn't for the two matches for the main event of night 1 and night 2, this match could main event any WrestleMania. The Women's World Championship match between the champion Rhea Ripley and her challenger Becky Lynch. Rhea, who's been dominant as Women's World Champion, she's been champion for over 300 days. Since last year, WrestleMania, she won the title over Charlotte Flair. At that time, it was a SmackDown Women's Championship, but she beat Charlotte Flair. She's beaten Rhea Ripley. She got a pretty good resume. Even though she beaten Asuka, a former world champion at WrestleMania, she's beaten Charlotte Flair, and now she's going to get another former world champion, Becky Lynch. Like last episode, me, Dylan, and Nick was sitting here like, who needs this win more? I don't think, like I told Dylan, I don't think necessarily Becky needs this win. Like I said, because Becky, she's a 6-time women's world champion. She's the man for a reason. That's her nickname. I know she's a woman, but she's the man. If she loses, it's not going to hurt her legacy at all. Look at Shawn Michaels or Triple H. They lost a lot of times in WrestleMania, but they some of the greatest of all time. Would I be mad if Becky won this match? No, it wouldn't shock me if she did. But Rhea being younger, she's my age, younger, she's been dominant as champion. This can really help her reign and put her as one of the faces of the company in the women's division. So I'm gonna go with Rhea. I feel like it's gonna be a very great match between these two. But I think Rhea's going to retain against Becky. It wouldn't shock me if Becky won, because like I said, it's gonna be a hard, grilling match. These women going to beat. I want to beat the mess out of each other. I ain't gonna cuss right now because I don't got a MacBook to edit. So, but this will be Saturday night. This match could potentially main event any WrestleMania. And again, this match will be for the Women's World Championship. Next up, we got a very great match. This match also could main event WrestleMania. This is a match between brother versus brother. This will be the 3rd time in WWE history that brothers have faced each other at WrestleMania. The first one was Bret Hart and Owen Hart for the old school generation of, around my parents' age who watched WWE at the time called WWF. Bret Hart faces brother Owen Hart. And then at WrestleMania 25, Jeff Hardy faced against his older brother Matt Hardy. But this time, this will be twins. For those who don't know, who don't watch WWE, Jimmy and Jey Uso are WWE superstars. They're a tag team. They're brothers, real life brothers. They're twins. Look, exactly alike, twins. They're gonna be going against each other. Jimmy is older, because you know how twins are. One's born first and one's technically older. This match goes back a while from SummerSlam when Jimmy betrayed Jey. Jey was about to beat Roman Reigns for the Undisputed WWE Championship, but his brother got jealous and cost him the match. I think this is going to be I'm going to definitely have my eyes on this match. It's one of the matches I have highlighted in WrestleMania, especially on night 1. I think this might be my second favorite match. And I'm going to go with Jey Uso. I'm Team Yeet. Like I said, he's called main event Jey Uso for a reason. I think Jey Uso has a lot of potential to be a world champion. I really feel like Jey could be a world champion. And he really should have. I feel like I wish he would have won the title against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. So this could be a brother versus brother with the title on the line. But it's still gonna be a great match even without the title. So like I said, I have no problem with that at all. But I'm gonna go Jey Uso. I'm Team Heat. But I'm going to be shocked if Jimmy won. No, but I'm going younger brother Jey Uso. I'm going the other twin to win this match. This will be Saturday night also. Now time for the main event of night one of WrestleMania. The biggest tag team match of all time. This will be between the People's Champion, The Rock, and his cousin, the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns, our tribal chief. That's right, I put the ones up. I acknowledge Roman Reigns because that's my GOAT of this generation. Versus the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Freakin Rollins, and Cody, and the winner of the 2023 and 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now, this is not no ordinary tag team match. This is a match with stipulations. So if The Rock and his cousin Roman Reigns, yes, for those who don't know, The Rock and Roman Reigns are really cousins. They're Samoan. That Samoan bloodline runs deep in WWE. Yokozuna, Rikishi, Umaga, the Wild Samoans. Yeah, it goes deep. Deep. The Rock's dad, like their generational talent. The Samoan family in WWE is probably the most prestige family in WWE, arguably. So, if The Rock and his cousin, the undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns, beat Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, then the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania will be Bloodline Rules. So that means anything goes, and that's bad for Cody. That'll make it hard for him. It might make it a little bit more interesting. I ain't gonna lie. It might make it a little bit more interesting. But this right here gonna be interesting too. Part of me feels like, okay, some people thinking Rock may betray Roman because of the results of night 1. But I don't know, like, what's gonna happen? Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to decide. Like, I'm going back and forth. Like, The Rock and Roman. I feel like it will make it more interesting if Rock and Roman. Well, I don't know. Either way, man. I'm trying to. You know what? I'm going Seth Rollins and Cody. I think Cody and Seth is gonna do it. I think they're gonna beat some respect into The Rock and Roman, and they're gonna win, and they're gonna make night 2 main event. No bloodline allowed. It's gonna be Cody and Roman straight up. I hope so. I'm not completely confident, but I just hope that Seth and Cody can win it. Like I said, and make it a one-on-one match. Nobody ringside. Let Roman and Cody fight it out and let the best man win. So, but I ain't too confident in this pick. I'll probably say like a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. A 4. Yeah. But that's the main event of Saturday, night 1 of WrestleMania, April 6th. So by the time you see this, it'll be April 6th. And WrestleMania count. Now, NXT Stand and Deliver will be earlier that pay-per-view, but then WrestleMania will be later that night. I think it starts around 7 o'clock. So be ready on Peacock. If you don't got Peacock, it's only $6.99 a month. So I will subscribe to Peacock so you can watch WrestleMania this Saturday and Sunday. Let's get on to night 2 of WrestleMania predictions. First match, we got the WWE Women's Championship between the champion Io Sky and her former Damage Control leader and partner Bayley. Now, this match is pretty interesting. I think this storyline has been very good. Been at least decent, actually good, maybe good, just good. Maybe not really, really good, but good. Like I said, back in the Royal Rumble, when I was talking to Nick in my last episode, Nick and Dylan, I said I picked Bayley to win the Royal Rumble because I feel like she probably gonna win it, and something's gonna happen in Damage Control, and she's gonna fight Io for the title. I think the Bayley deserves her moment. She never really had her moment at WrestleMania, and I think she deserves it. You know, this could be a good match, a pretty good storyline. Bayley has been. It's like they kicked her out of the group, jumping her, and now people feel bad for Bayley. And I think this could make it pretty interesting. Now it's gonna be hard because Damage Control might be at ringside, and yeah, it ain't gonna be easy. And Io Sky has been champion for over 300, almost 300 days. I think I think a little bit over 300 days. But I'm going Bayley to win this match. Like I said, Bayley's gonna win it and put some respect, beat some respect into Io. So yeah, that's Sunday night 2 of WrestleMania. Next match we got the United States Championship match between the champion Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. So this is a triple threat match. For those of you who don't know what a triple threat match is, it's a match between 3 people. The only way there's no disqualifications, and no countouts. The only way to win the match is by pinfall submission inside the ring. It's 3 men fighting each other all at once. So it's a hard match to win. Like I said, the champion does not have to be pinned in this match to win. So if either Kevin Owens or Randy Orton can pin or make each other submit to become the new United States champion. And I think the percentage is like less than 50% usually in a triple threat match for the champion to retain. But in this case, I feel like I don't think Randy really needs the United States Championship. I don't have no problem him winning it. I think Kevin deserves it to be champion. It'd be cool if him and Sammy both won, and Sammy's the Intercontinental Champion and Kevin's the U.S. Champion. And I think Logan Paul has been a pretty good heel, a decent United States champion. I kind of like him as a United States champion. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, Logan's not a bad dude. He's a YouTube sensation, a pretty good boxer. Not saying professionally, but and he's athletic. I think he's been doing a good job in WWE since he signed. But I'm somehow, someway, I think I'm gonna pick Logan to retain the United States Championship at WrestleMania. I think somehow, someway he retains. So I'm going Logan. If not, I probably will pick maybe Kevin because I think Kevin needs it a little bit more than Randy at this point. Because Randy is a 14-time world champion. He's already been United States champion before, so his legacy is established. Next match we got the megastar LA Knight versus the phenomenal and former 2-time WWE champion AJ Styles, going 1-on-1 at WrestleMania Night 2. Now this match, started back when AJ after Survivor Series, when around the time around the Royal Rumble, when AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton try to fight over who is the number 1 contender to fight Roman Reigns for the Undisputed title. That ended up being a fatal 4-way match, and Roman retained. Time went by. LA Knight qualified for the Elimination Chamber match. AJ Styles didn't. The pay-per-view was in Australia. AJ Styles cost LA Knight that match by getting him eliminated in the Elimination Chamber. And, they finally will go 1-on-1 at WrestleMania. Now, this match can go either way. Because these are 2 megastars. Like LA Knight is kind of the Stone Cold right now of WWE. AJ Styles is a 2-time WWE champion. So who needs this win more? Oh, I don't know. I'm going back and forth for this one. I'm going AJ. Slightly. I feel like AJ's going to pull it off. They probably might continue to feud, but I feel like something's telling me to lean more towards AJ, because AJ is a former 2-time WWE champion. He's came back bigger and stronger. I feel like it's going to be a great match. LA Knight's going to give him everything he got, but I feel like AJ Styles is going to pull out. He's going to pull out to win. He's going to win. That'll be Sunday night, WrestleMania night 2. Next match, we got a 3-on-3 tag team match between the former 2-time WWE champion Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament of Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain. The Authors of Pain returned around a little bit before the Royal Rumble. They've been beefing with the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley, led by Karrion Kross. It's good to see Bobby Lashley in this year's WrestleMania card. Last year, he didn't have a match at WrestleMania. He was supposed to go 1-on-1 with Bray Wyatt, possibly, but Bray ended up getting to the late Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace to Bray. He passed away, and that's tragic to see, because he had a bright future in WWE, and I think he's going to even take it to new heights because Bray is a former world champion also. But yeah, it's good to see Bobby on this year's WrestleMania. This will be this match will not be just any ordinary 6-man tag team match. It will be a Philadelphia street fight. No rules, so it's gonna be a straight up fight. So I feel like, who needs this? I'm gonna go Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. I was gonna lead towards the Final Testament, but I'm gonna go Bobby and the Street Profits. I think they're going to pull out the win. And next up, this next match can arguably main event of WrestleMania. We got a rematch between this is for the World Heavyweight Championship between the champion Seth Freakin Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Now this match, these two got history, even all the way back to when Drew became WWE champion during the COVID season. When Drew won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, it was during COVID, so they was in a warehouse. WrestleMania had to be in an empty building. He didn't win the title in front of fans, so fans had to watch WrestleMania on TV. There was no people in person when he beat Brock Lesnar at the time. And then, Seth Rollins was his second challenger, and Drew beat him. But, the last time they fought for world title, Seth got the best of him. He beat him at Crown Jewel. He beat him at I forgot what other pay-per-view he beat Drew at. He beat him at Raw, day one edition of Monday Night Raw. So he beat Drew a couple times already. I feel like this is a different Drew McIntyre. I feel like he's not. The other times he kind of showed mercy for Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins is a workhorse champion. For those of you who don't know, Seth Rollins is a worthy world heavyweight champion. He's made that title extremely relevant. That title has always been relevant. Back when, during the Ruthless Aggression era with Edge, Undertaker, Batista, Triple H, putting prestige to that title. And it's good to have the World Heavyweight Championship back in WWE where it belongs. Like I say, and I think Seth's doing a great job. Now his back really is kind of messed up. Like I said, I think he's going to do whatever it takes to become World Heavyweight Champion. And he's desperate. It's like when a man is desperate, that's when a person is very dangerous when they're desperate. When they kind of feel like they have nothing to lose, they're dangerous. And plus, Seth has 2 matches at WrestleMania. Night 1 Saturday and night 2 Sunday. So he's going to be putting his body to work. I don't think you understand WWE superstars put their body on the line. Like, they put their body on the line so much. So the pain they're going through is not fake. They put their bodies on the line. So it's a reason they say don't try at home. So I don't know. I feel like, Seth kind of has been putting his attention more towards the bloodline. So I feel like somehow, some way, the bloodline might cost him the match, or Drew may catch him slipping. I feel like Drew might catch Seth slipping. And with that being said, I feel like I ain't gonna I have to go with Drew. Because I feel like he's desperate. I like Drew, but I'm tired of the excuses, Drew. If you see this episode, I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I'm gonna tag you in it. You better win. If I see any excuses, I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get on you, Drew. You have no excuses. You lost the other times. This is your chance to redeem yourself during the COVID situation. You gonna be in front of fans. You're gonna be in front of millions, thousands, millions on TV. So don't disappoint me, Drew. That's for the World Heavyweight Championship between Seth Freakin Rollins, the champion, and his challenger Drew McIntyre. Now time for the main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania, a rematch from last year for the Undisputed WWE Championship between the champion Roman Reigns and his challenger, the American Nightmare, the winner of the 2023 and 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody, if you don't, those who may know or may not know, he's the son of the late great WWE Hall of Famer, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Like I said, you know, a historic family. The Rhodes family has prestige in WWE, just like Roman Reigns' bloodline, the Samoan family in WWE. So this match goes back last year. Roman and Cody have history years ago. So this is not their first go around. Last year's wasn't their first go around. But this is a rematch from last year on the main event. Cody came close, but Roman Reigns' bloodline got the best of Cody, cost him the match, and Roman won. I was a little mad because of the ending. I was like, no. I was like, Cody can't lose like that. But he lost. He fought his way back. He beat people like Brock Lesnar. He beat Dominic Mysterio. He fought his way back. Like, each time he got knocked down, he kept getting back up. He won. I picked him. I feel proud of myself because I got both my men's and women's Royal Rumble picks right. Bayley and Cody. It was between Cody. I was going back and forth between Cody and CM Punk, or maybe Gunther, but I went with Cody. And I feel like regardless of, even if Cody and Seth lose, but I'm predicting them to win night 1. I'm going Cody Rhodes. I know I got my Roman Reigns hat. I know he's my GOAT. But I think Cody has worked his butt off. He's learned from last year. It's hard to beat a man twice in back-to-back years. Any pay-per-view. UFC, boxing, it ain't easy. So, and would I be mad if Roman won? No, because he's a GOAT. I don't like, for him he's been champion for over 1,300 days, for 3 full years. This is his 4th consecutive WrestleMania as Undisputed Champion, as Universal Champion. Roman has been dominant. He's beaten Edge and Daniel Bryan in a triple threat. He's beaten Brock Lesnar in a unification match. He's beaten Cody last year. And now this, like, and for those you don't know, Roman will break in the main event Sunday night. Roman Reigns will break the record for most WrestleMania main events in WWE history with 9. So he Saturday night he'll tie Hulk Hogan for 8, and then the next night, Sunday, he's gonna break that record with 9 for the most main events. That's why I say you might have to put, regardless of what Roman's done, you might have to put him in the greatest of all time with John Cena and Undertaker. This generation, he's the greatest of all time. Even Seth Rollins has kind of admitted that. And, you know, so. But I'm going with Cody. I think Cody deserves to finish his story. He's worked his butt off. Now, I don't know what's going to happen after that. I don't know if Damian Priest is going to cash in. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this WrestleMania is going to be really good. So please tune in. You won't be disappointed. If you want to check out WWE, watch WrestleMania on Peacock. So it'll be 7 o'clock Saturday and Sunday. So please check it out. It's going to be very, very good for my non-WWE fans, or especially my WWE fans out there. But I look forward to this. You know, I wish Dylan and Nick were here, but again, a shout out to them too for showing up last episode. Like I said, I do this for the love and the passion of sports, not just wrestling, football, basketball, baseball, hockey. I love having my own podcast and I can talk sports with y'all. I'm going to be the voice of the voiceless. I promise y'all I will be one of the best sports journalists / analysts in the world. This podcast will reach 1 million subscribers. I know right now we're only a little bit under 200, but that's okay. I love what I do. I love watching other podcasts. Shout out to Pick a Side Podcast, Podcast P, Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, All the Smoke, Stephen A. Smith Show, Pat McAfee Show. I love all them podcasts as shows on YouTube and other platforms. I aspire to be like that, and I'm gonna make it in my own way. I know I ain't got no camera. I know it's not the best setup, but I promise you, I'm gonna keep these episodes, these videos on, so y'all can go back and see my journey. Y'all can be like, Cam came a long way. His podcast, man, look at him go. And one day I will be working for companies like WWE, ESPN, Fox Sports, NHL, MLB, or NFL Network. Y'all go see me there. But for now, I'm just trying to graduate with my Bachelor's of Arts and Communications degree. I graduate next month, and I'm extremely proud of myself for that. So, and family, my friends, my girlfriend, the beautiful, lovely, whited, even though I know I get on her nerves a lot, and she may get on my nerves a little bit, but I love her more than anything. I love my family, friends. So, yeah, but like I said, they all mean the world to me. She means the world to me. So I'm gonna try to, like I say, see my dad on the episode. I'm gonna try to get her on the episode so y'all can meet my girlfriend. So but yeah, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I just make sure to check in every episode whenever you can. Maybe get one subscriber. Refer to a friend. Like, hey, this is my friend's Cameron's sports podcast. You should check it out. He's really good. You never, like I said, and I promise you, even when I do reach 1,000 subscribers, 1 million, I'm never gonna change who I am. I'm never a fake person. So y'all know that. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all checking out another episode of Cameron Sports Podcast. I'm your host here, Cameron Lindsay. Make sure to also follow my podcast on Instagram. Follow my personal page on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna try to more often to. Even when I get a MacBook and edit, to put my social media platforms in so y'all can follow me. But even then, long as I'm going to promote my episodes on all my platforms, so y'all not going to miss out on the episode, I promise. But I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all next time.